All right. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, or whatever time it is. Your host with the most, Dioraza, and we are back for another Chill Sundays / reaction stream. I feel like it's been a minute since we've done one of these. Since getting our job, I've been a little inconsistent with it, but you know, I'm trying to get back on the grind with it, you know. So we back. Do not have a lot of time today. This is going to... I intend to do only an hour. In fact, if I start going over an hour, somebody tell me wrap the stream up, nigga. I had to get it. We are bad game. In the chat, my favorite streamer is live. Yo, listen. Little housekeeping. You gotta be a little quicker than that bad game. Let me show you a little something. Let me show you a little... Look at this right here. Banana Splite 22. Beat you to the stream, nigga. What the fuck we doing here? We are Raven in the chat. Yo, what's up, Raven? Banana Splite 22 beat you to the stream, bro. Huh? We can't let the AI a bot view guide. I think he was just looking for somebody to send that shit to. I think it was quick. Damn, I'll go whip myself. No, don't do that. I'll do it myself later. You don't do it right. No, I think I think it was so quick with it. Fuck, dude. Yo, how we doing though? Oh, we are Danger Noodle. I've been looking before stream started. Hey, that is what we like to see. That's what we like to see, nigga. I want you to know I going live before I know I going live. That is what we need to get at. Also, we are 20 followers. Yay! Woohoo! 20 followers. 5 more, and I could earn 5 cents per stream from ads. If we get 5 more followers, after I do about 1,000 streams, I can afford to buy a piece of gum, nigga. So let me make that happen. 5 affiliate. If I get 5 more followers, if I get 5 more followers, I'll be able to raise enough money to open back the Strait of Hormuz, nigga. Let me... let me hit 25 viewers so the US is currently in debt 300 billion to Iran, bro. I need to help them out of that debt. Let me hit affiliate immediately, bro. What the fuck we waited on? Tell your friend to tell our friend. If I get... Bro, I feel like we missed out so much news. Strait is gonna open because they made a deal. I keep hearing that like they're going back and forth on that. The last I heard, they made a deal and then Israel like fired a bomb at Lebanon again and they closed that shit back up. I don't know. But keep have you all spoken to someone from Iran? You know what? I have a friend from Iran. I keep screening he calls though. I'll pick up next time. So yeah, no, that's the funniest fucking part of this whole... You get fucking whiplash with this news. I'm like, oh, the war over, great. And then I fucking turn around for 2 seconds and it opened back up. You know what the worst part about this thing is? Fucking... You know what the worst part about this thing is? People hate Trump so much, me included, don't get me wrong, I hate Trump. People hate Trump so much that they're rooting for Iran to win the war. Like if they're not like if they don't be pushing gay people off our fucking roofs. People hate Trump so much that they're like, yay the country that will whip a woman to death if she ankles revealed. Can we? I feel like that's like the most fucked up part of this whole thing, and I feel like it doesn't get acknowledged. Imagine if Iran win the World Cup, nigga, that would be insane. They're not gonna do that. They're not winning that. Or did we get new stuff sent in already? Iranian people love America while the regime hate them. They are completely different from people, and that's why people around the world don't know. We have only one enemy, which is the... No, but this is why I'm saying, though. This is why I'm saying. People hate Trump so much that they're rooting for Iran somehow. Which is fucking crazy. I don't know. Here's my concern too. I hope, because I'm seeing talks that they want to do like a toll on the Strait of Hormuz. They need to shut that shit down. I don't know who is there. There has to be some kind of world power that could step in and be like, listen, Iran, no, you're not paying a fucking toll on the street. Lock that bitch up. You know what I mean? Whoever they need to lock up in Iran, go get them, bro. It's fucking ridiculous. That's the most ridiculous part of this too. I don't know, man. The whole thing fucked up. The whole thing fucked up. You know? People in Iran, you living through... Trump killed the supreme leader. But that didn't stop them, though. That's the thing. That is the like, there's this idea that you could cut the head off the snake and that'll solve it. Is our system. It's very hard to kill our system. You can kill a person, but you cannot kill our system that easily. I think that's like the crazy thing about this is. This is like something, the people in Iran are being oppressed by the military that remains, and that's what they've been bombing for the longest. Here's the thing, and we go and get into some reactions in a second. Here's what I keep saying, like, here's what fucked up about this, because there's a lot fucked up about it. No matter what side you're on in this, there's like, no matter whose side you're on, you're getting hold. Because if you're on America's side, yeah, what they're doing might be helping the people a little bit. Hate the terror so much that people support possible ists. Is that possible? I don't know. Is that possible racist? I don't know. But yeah, because even if what Trump doing is like helping the Iranian people, he's also not doing it to help them. He's clearly doing it because I think his son Barron Trump, when they invaded Venezuela and started like hitting Iran, made a fuck ton of money on oil. So this possible terrorists. I get it. Yeah. Right? And then you have Iran, who is like, how the fuck are they winning this war? Also, is the thing. You know what I mean? My stance isn't that what they're doing isn't helpful. My stance is, objectively, he isn't doing it. Eric? Is his name not... Who's back? Oh no, I'm thinking of the fucking story. I was reading that shit, that conspiracy theory. I get that mixed up. My thing is, again, it's not the helping, sure, but I don't think his intention is to help, clearly. His intention is to get rich off our oil, which is also fucked up. You know? And then Israel, I mean, of course, Israel fucked up with the whole Palestine thing, we know that. It is like a fucking, to me, it is a fucking domain expansion. The fucking three-way domain expansion, nigga. It's a three-way domain expansion of everything being fucked. It's both. You think he genuinely is like, wow, I feel bad for these people. Also, I'll make money off our oil. I won't say you're wrong. I don't think any of us could say that is objectively incorrect. Because who the fuck knows? But I just wish for once somebody would just do the right thing. Because it's the right thing to do, no ulterior motive, you know? But I really hope, I don't know, man. I guess my point is the people suffering. Oh, Cape Verde playing today. We'll definitely watch that match. I'm a little bit of a Cape Verde fan because of how the draw with Spain. Yeah, that no. My overall thing is everybody, America, the economy fucked up in America, so them suffering. We don't need to cover the suffering in Iran. We already know what the fuck happening to them over there, and we seen what happening in Palestine because of Israel. Is a fucking triangular suffering, and it's always the little guy. That is why I hate. 14K people were killed in December/January alone by the dead supreme leader. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I feel like I understand too that probably the way I talk make it seem like I hate Trump so much that I don't care what happened in Iran, which is definitely not the case. It's definitely not the case. Obviously, Iran fucking need the help, and I hope they fucking get it. Even if it's Trump who had to do it. It does sound that way. Yeah, no, that's not my intention at all. I guess my overall thing is, here's why I think it sounds that way. It's because I think that he could be doing a much better job of helping them, is why I think. Helping both them and American people. I think if he weren't such an arrogant prick, and he wasn't also making that money on his side, he could do way more for them. And I think that is what bothers me. Because I think I think a lot of people have this perception that if a politician is doing something semi-right, you're supposed to take your foot off the neck a little bit. You're supposed to keep your foot there the entire time. I think that's my contention with it. If he wanted to really help them, I think he could have done way better. I think if he could curb his own arrogance, if he could get America out from under the thumb of Israel, you know what I mean, in that sort of way, that's my issue. Also, I do hate Trump, that nigga, fuck that nigga. But even if it's someone you don't like, if they're helping somebody, fuck it. You know, I don't like somebody for them to do some good, even if it's a byproduct. I think he completely gets rid of the Islamic regime. That'll be progress, like they're chanting death to America and working on nuclear bombs. Yeah. But the question is, will he? The question is, can he? It's not looking good, bro. This nigga, he gonna pay them $300 billion. Although I think they're saying that money isn't coming all out of America's pocket, which would be good for them because I do not think their economy could take another hit, bro. I do not think they could take another hit. I don't think the American people could take more than they already gained. Let me see what we have in chat also. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I hope our deal get reached where everybody, I get the little guy, bro. So reacts. Yeah, we getting into the reacts now. I just had to bring that up briefly because what the fuck is happening over there? I think it's just the whiplash, bro. Every other day is a new story from over there. Alright, let me not get too much in the weeds because to be fair, I'm also not fully up to date. The new showdown meta is AIDS. Oh, we'll talk about that too. I've been on that Champions a little bit, bro. Let me watch a couple reacts and we'll get into that as well. Let's see what this is. Damn.
What's up, dog?
Hey, where's Keisha?
She getting ready. You got pizza?
No.
Nigga, I see the pizza. What kind?
It's,
Sausage. Don't say sausage.
Why the fuck you being weird? What kind of pizza you got?
it's large.
No, it's not, nigga.
Extra sausage?
And there we go. I knew the sausage was coming. Also, who the fuck is it? Is this like her older brother or something?
Yeah. He brought pizza.
I do not have pizza out here, sir.
Well, come on. You think Keisha gonna eat all that?
Yes,
At this point, let him get a slice.
she does.
Give me that.
Father-in-law, what are you doing?
I think it's her brother. I think it had to be she brother.
This
small. Light
Nigga, don't touch it.
sausage.
This is
Get my gun. As you should, sir.
they think he gained the gun because of the whole thing or because it's small? Do you think he gained the gun because it's small? Jesus Christ, dude. See what this is.
We will be closed on November 19th in observance of the release.
What the? There's no
GTA
fucking way.
6.
Wait, what? You guys are closing your business for GTA 6? This is insane!
Yes, the majority of employees are using their PTO since they will be in Vice City for the entire day. Normal operations will be paused during this time.
Wait, hold on. GTA 6 is set in Vice City?
This
How did I
is
not know that?
crazy. I've never
I know I
seen
didn't know
a
it. I don't
game
keep up with
release
news
shut
of for
down a
GTA
business.
6.
But honestly, I'm not really surprised. We're going to have so many people call out of work on November 19th, the U.S. economy might come to a standstill. When will the employees return to work?
We have stated to our customers that normal business operations are expected to resume once employees have completed their initial exploration, finished at least one mission, and have returned to reality.
Initial exploration?
Did you send this? No, it's Danger and will send this one.
Vice City is going to be huge, with pre-orders going live on June 25th.
Is this the same Vice City as the game like Vice City? No, your name is like right there. Yeah, bro, you know the thing is, I was talking about this on yesterday's stream, if you missed it, but what do we think okay, if GTA 6 is anything less than an 8, do we think people riot? Because I think they've been teasing this game. They've been teasing the game for way too long at this point. If GTA 6 is anything less than an 8 out of 10, I think people riot, bro. You heard that rumor is $150? No fucking way. There's no way. I don't care how good the game is, $150 for a standard edition. Was that a standard edition or like deluxe edition with some kind of collectible or something? There's no way. 300 gigabytes? That also seems excessive, but a bit more believable. I mean, games are getting ridiculous. Maybe 300 gigabytes for like the regular and the online combined, perhaps. I genuinely think if GTA 6 is anything less than an 8 out of 10 in terms of quality, I think people go and say it's a flop. Or alternatively, on the other hand, right, people so hyped for it and like so like want to believe this going to be the savior of gaming that no matter how trash it is, if it is trash, they'll act like it's the greatest game ever. Games are only that large because Noah's refuse to optimize their games. Probably. I've heard other people saying that. I'm not like a big tech guy, so I won't, you know, act like I know for sure, but I can see that. I could see that. And of course, you know, the consumers let them get away with it. We let that become the new standard. When I say we, obviously not us in the chat, but I'm just saying, you know, the proverbial we. What do we think, chat? Do we think that, because I think Kingdom Heart 3 kind of got that kind of treatment where the game was okay or alright, but the hype around it was so great that it just couldn't live up to the... I didn't play the game, so this is my personal opinion. This is just based on like what I saw people talking about online. Danger Null, you're like the resident Kingdom Hearts fan. What do you think? Am I on base with that, or am I missing it? Because I feel like the general consensus was that the game was okay, but the hype around it was just so insane that it could just never live up to the standards people had for it. But I don't know. I feel like Kingdom Hearts is like a real. I'm looking forward to that trilogy on Switch. Nice. I might fuck around and get it on like a sale on Steam or something, maybe. It's because Disney was too heavy-handed with their involvement in Kingdom Hearts 3. In what way? Were they like, was it like, did they change the story too much? Did they make it too kid-friendly? What did they do to it? It was only Disney worlds and mostly Disney characters. Also, like, you know what? Does that mean like the older games, like they explored like other franchises? What other franchises, like other than Disney? Okay, consist of a mix of Square Enix and Disney characters. Okay. Oh, is like Sephiroth in the game? Was he like one of the main antagonists? Sephiroth is Square Enix, right? That is Final Fantasy. Okay, so then what would you have given Kingdom Hearts 3 out of 10 then? Original worlds and yes, Sephiroth was thinking, okay. So out of 10 then, what would you have given it? Hey, that's what I'm curious about too. I would love to play it myself too and see how I feel. If the games do go on sale on Steam, I think I could pick it up, maybe even play a couple on stream depending. But yeah, I feel like GTA 6 is a game that's too big to fail though. I think, I don't know, I think even if the game is trash, people hype it up so much and make games like GTA 6 such a big part of the personality that even if it's garbage, they won't want to admit it. It's kind of like with, like NBA 2K and Madden, FIFA, those sort of Call of Duty, you know? I never played it, I can't say for 3. That's one out of the 2 I didn't play. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Because, like, I feel like NBA 2K and, like, Call of Duty, I think those games get away with murder, bro. Those games get away with murder in terms of microtransactions and fucking... Especially the sports games, like releasing the same game over and over again. Or not innovating, not listening to the community. And the people who like those sort of games, like, they're so embedded in that community that they won't give the game shit for it. Like, they won't admit that maybe they're getting hoed by the developers or the company or whatever. And I could more than see that happening for GTA 6. Like, people hyping it to the point where they'll refuse to admit it's garbage. Because they've been waiting so long. Because it's also a very big, it's a very casual game too, you know what I mean? I think it's one of those games where you can ask anybody about GTA 6 and they'll be like, yeah, I know that one. Or they'll sit down and play it. So I think they'll also be, like, the reviews might also be a little skewed because there'll be, like, people who casually play games who might not be the toughest, like, critics on them, who will think, like, GTA 6 is a solid game no matter what they deliver, which is fine. Not every game needs to be criticized to hell and back and, like, ripped apart for every minute detail. But I do wonder how that will affect, like, the general perception of the game. You know, the cultural zeitgeist. Open Twitter first tweet saying leak price for GTA 6 is 90 standard. Phone really listening. Yeah, no, the spying. The spying, nigga. 90. I could see it for 90. Because before they even released a lot of information, and they still haven't released that much information, people were saying they would be willing to pay 100 for the game, which I have to imagine some fucking exec at Rockstar was like erect hitting that shit. That was like 100 off rip. I think it was bursting 3 fucking zipper when he heard niggas saying that shit. I wouldn't doubt it. If they could charge 80 for Mario Kart World, they could charge 90 for GTA 6. Although again, I wonder if the casual audience will feel a little bit priced out. Because if he's a hardcore gamer, $90 for one of the biggest franchises in the world, you could probably be convinced. Like a casual person, I wonder if they could foresee themselves forking out $90 for a game. Because I think a big part of GTA is like it have a very general casual appeal and draw, you know? What do we think about that? I think it's hard to fuck up. Okay, hold on. I didn't play 3 and 2.8 because I didn't buy Kingdom Hearts 3 as yet. I was replaying the entire series, but my TV died, never got another one. Oh, I feel you on that. But hey, maybe, you know, sometime in the future you'll probably be able to run it and then you could give me your thoughts. Or, if it is on Steam, maybe I could buy it and give my thoughts on it. Who knows? I think it's hard to fuck up GTA 6, even if the story is the most dog shit possible. Here's the thing, though. Again, the hype factor. Because, if they had randomly dropped GTA 6 years ago, sure. But with the hype going around it, do you think they could just give more of the same? Do you think they could just give more of the same after all this hype has been building for years, like steaming a fucking pressure cooker? I don't know. People saying that shit are cheap, yeah. No, the people saying that shit are in too deep. The people saying that shit in too fucking deep. And I think this is like a little theory, maybe not a theory, but it's like you could. It's so funny that you could genuinely see how politics does get so out of hand when you look at the gaming space, because there are people fighting console wars for companies who wouldn't piss on them if it was on fire. People like somebody who's like a GTA 6 gamer or whatever will make that such a big part of their personality that they have to ride for it till the ends of the fucking earths, because if they don't, that is like a big part of their personality had to take a hit. A game theory. Whoa. Are you trying to get my fucking sued? Get that shit out my chat. This nigga want Matt Pat to fucking come out the shadows like Noob Saibot and fit my fatality, bitch. Are you trying to get me assassinated? Nigga, get the fuck out of here with that. This nigga Matt Pat go and do the fucking X-ray move on me for that shit. But yeah. Yeah, no. This nigga Matt Pat want me in the corner of my room like a fucking sleep paralysis demon tonight. Thanks, bad gamer. I won't say it's more of the same because I think they would have the world is at least going to be amazing. I don't see how they can fuck this up. We literally have a liquid fluid animation for the bears. The game world is going to be great, and that's what the majority of people would want. I guess. I guess it would depend on the person to what they're looking for in the game. I would say for me, I don't think this is like a reflection of me being like a very refined gamer with refined taste. If anything, I think it's me being pedantic, but I have a tendency to be a bit overly reductive with games. Like I don't think I could hop off from like Call of Duty and then hop onto Battlefield. Like, yes, there's different games. Yes, they play very differently. They have different mechanics. But at the end of the day, it's still a FPS. You know what I mean? So for me, that feels a little bit more of the same. Like, I wouldn't hop off Brawlhalla and then hop on Smash Bros. Or vice versa. Again, very different games, very different mechanics and all that. But it's still a platform fighter. So for me, I think I would be a harsher critic in terms of that. Because the graphics could improve. And maybe they add a couple new gameplay mechanics, but what can I get out of GTA 6 that I couldn't get out of 5 and San Andreas in terms of the open world and sandbox then? I think most people want a great sandbox / co-op experience, and I think it'll provide that. I think it would. I think for me, but I'm also, again, very, very much like, that's like a very difficult thing for me to like, feel like I'm doing more of the same, which again is not necessarily like a knock against people who fine with it. If anything, I think it's a knock against me. I think I would kind of feel like, okay, yeah, there's improvements on it, but is this a lot? You know what I mean? I want something new. I want something fresh. I think that's what I feel like bothers me with a lot of games. And I think I mentioned this on stream as well yesterday. It's like with Ubisoft. That's a fair assessment. We can't ascertain what GTA 6 has to offer over 5 years. It's like with Ubisoft, right? To me, here's how I knew that Avatar game, the release was going to flop. That Avatar, Great Frontiers of Pandora. Nigga, that shit was Far Cry 3 with the Navi in it. You know what I mean? I would never... I love Far Cry 3. I've played Far Cry 3 a bunch of times. I've played it fucking challenge mode, stealth only, using the bow only. Fucking... You know what I mean? Knife only. I've done a whole bunch of bullshit with Far Cry 3. I'm not playing the Frontier of Pandora or whatever the fuck that game was. Nigga, that's Far Cry 3 with Navi in it. Fuck, you know? I think that is like the issue with a lot of fucking games these days. Is the fucking suits, is the executives who refuse to let people try something fresh. Because rather than letting them take risks and potentially losing money, they'd rather make or lose money doing something that they believe is already tried, like, you know, tested and proven. Kingdom Hearts combat does actually change with each different games. Kingdom Hearts 1 is clunky. Kingdom Hearts 2 is perfect. Kingdom Hearts 3 is kind of like a mix of 2 and Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep from what I saw. That is good. Yeah, I think for like a franchise like that, you have to mix up the combat. Because I think I played Monster Hunter Stories. I played that on... Well, actually, that was one of my first streams. I think it's privated now. But I beat out the first game, and I really enjoyed it. But then I went to load up the third one. Not the third one, the second one. And it just felt a little too similar, so I just had to play it down for a while. I'm going to play it. But after letting enough time pass from my body and my mind to forget what the first one was like, for it to feel fresh, you know? But I do want GTA 6 to do well. I don't want to be a negative Nancy and hate on it just because it's popular or something. The more good games it have out to play is a win for gamers all around, you know? I just really hope they don't push the price to something ridiculous. We just had the jump from 70 to 80 with, you know, Nintendo. I don't want them to, because you know once Rockstar open the gates, the floodgates, and charge $90 for a game, you know other people go and use it as a reason for why they could charge $90 for their game. Which is something I feel like is ridiculous. Because you're not GTA. It's not one of the biggest franchises in the world. You cannot justify charging the same price as them. I think that's something that really frustrates me with a lot of these game companies who want to do quote-unquote variable pricing. Because they say they want to do variable pricing. Really what they want to do is charge a ludicrous amount of money for their game. And the variable pricing will never drop. I have the perfect meme to describe the jump from Kingdom Hearts 1 to Chain of Memories. Here's what, hold on to it, and if we ever do the games on stream, you can fucking slip it in there. That'll be a perfect callback to this stream. Wait, hold on, alright, you know, we've been hopping on this for a while. Let's see what else we have in the Discord to react to. Oh, let me remove this. Oh, hold on. You know I love the fight videos. Hold on, I'm gonna pause the music for this one. Love a good fight video. Top 6 fights of the week. I'll be the judge of that. It's 4 minutes. They do a full UFC round, bitch. Let's do a fucking... Hold on. Let me analyze this shit. Alright. This bitch have a bonnet, right? She have a bonnet on with the Nikes. You already know that she go and use the hood kata. You already know she go and use the hood rat kata. But this motherfucker here with the fucking hoodie, and wait, is that a Yankee? If that is a Yankee fitted, I think this bitch on the left go and actually work cut out for this. Hold on. In the subway like a fucking Tekken fighting stage, nigga. Why the fuck? Oh, there we... Oh, she spit on. No, that was she fucking Hadouken, nigga. That's the fucking. that is the fireball for fucking Shoto characters that is used the hood rat kata, nigga. Nigga, this is I already knew it. Look, she rushed this way. Make phone on the ground. Nigga, she already, nigga, look, uppercut, Up, fucking down cut. Side hook. She's still on the hair. Nigga, hold on. And in terms of grappling, this nigga said gong shot. Nah, bro, that was sludge bomb. Nah, that shit was too accurate. That was too accurate to be gong shot, nigga. That had to be sludge bomb, nigga. Hold on. This is excellent grappling from Yankee Fitted. Look at this. She have her by the fucking back, then you see fucking scruff, right? Keeping she arm's length away, protecting the vitals. She cannot get hood rat cat. I cannot gain. Hook, ground and pound. Okay, she going for a takedown. Hood cat are going for a takedown. She find it. She can't. The beat down from Yankee Fitted is just too much. No guard. Ooh, is this another angle? Okay, alright, hold on. Alright. This nigga have a fucking bandana on. No. She sends her into the tracks right when the train passed. I peed when I saw that. I'm kidding, obviously. I don't know if you're kidding. I think you might have did that. I think you might have peed, nigga. Alright. If anybody has played Def Jam Fight Night, we know that it should be, is that an emoji shirt? It looks like it. But here's the bandana though. If you played Def Jam Fight Night growing up, you know any nigga that had he bandana wrapped around his shit tilted like a fucking Naruto headband is not to be trifled with. But this nigga on the side right here is exuding a level of calm that is hard to ignore. This nigga over here, how he dick in the This nigga, how he fucking dick in the hand. Hold on, let me get my fight analysis music for this shit. Hold on, we have to do a little fight. Hold on. Let me do a little music for this. There we go. Alright. This nigga had he fucking... Oh, it's a wave cap. Everybody knows that if a nigga have a fucking do-rag on, as long as it's not tied too tightly, it gives him a boost to his cursed energy. Look at his stance too. This nigga has his hands to the side, head cocked slightly at an angle with a wild look in his eyes that says, "You have me fucked up." Everybody... At this point, if he's our official hood sorcerer, you should know this nigga cursed energy is through the roof right now. This nigga here on the right, exuding calm. Look, he broke the fourth wall, chat. Look at this face. This nigga is breaking the fourth wall like he's fucking the hood Deadpool. His cursed energy. I haven't seen hood techniques like this since the Heian era, nigga. This nigga in the back with his dick in his hand. This is how you know this fight is real. It have a nigga in the back with his dick in his hand, trying to use the bathroom. They don't care. Look at these stats. This nigga is ready for war. Here's the thing. So we talking swords dance or nasty blood. That nigga had fucking ×4. That nigga do belly drum with a citrus berry on burden. Alright. Pre-fight analysis. Even though this nigga have alright. This nigga had the do-rag curse tool. And he breaking the fourth wall to boost the cursed energy. However, the aura of the nigga on the right lets me know he is not worried. The aura of the nigga on the right lets me know he is not worried. Pre-fight analysis. I think the guy on the right go and take this one. Look at the calm. Oh, okay, did you see that? This is clearly two goats of hood sorcery. Did you see how he saw him break the fourth wall? And then look. He do a little fourth wall break himself to boost his cursed energy as well. The guy on the left don't even know what's coming. Ooh! I was wrong! In a flash! This nigga, Nigga use the curse technique in a flash, bro. Hold on. I knew it. I told this nigga broke the fourth wall. He have the do-rag the cursed item do-rag. This nigga have a Star David, which means he drawing cursed energy from the state of Israel. This nigga, this is an immaculate hood sorcerer. This nigga did everything right. Before the fight even started, it was over. I have not seen a black flash like that since the Heian era. This nigga fight with a black flash. This nigga sleep. Alright, hold on. New fight analysis. Hold on. Get out the way, nigga. Go on. Let the old man one win. Let's just get this right. The old man is going to win. Whatever happens in this altercation, the old man is coming out on top. First of all, this nigga trying to act tough, he's sounding zesty as fuck. Here's how you know this nigga don't really want to do shit. He have the phone in his hand. This nigga don't want to squabble. Anybody who really want to squabble will absolutely put their phone away so they have two hands free. This nigga don't want it. Ooh, this nigga dived on him. Put the camera on him. Look. Man, bro. Nigga knocking. Ooh, oh my fucking god. What is that Giga Impact? Hold on. Nigga cracked. That nigga cracked 7 ribs. Easy. Bro, you do not fight old men. Nigga get hit with that fucking Giga Impact. No recoil damage. That nigga get hit with that Sheer Force Life Orb Giga Impact, nigga. That nigga didn't take no recoil. And it's still going. That nigga have parental bond. That nigga hit him twice. He trying to run. He trying to flee the battle. Is it working? He leveled too low to flee the fight. What did I join to? Oh hey, we have Ashta Whisk back. Welcome back, buddy. We just watching some fights. Do that quick reaction stream for people squabbling. You do not fight old men. The strength. Hold on. Okay, hold on. New fight analysis. Let me pull this one back. We starting in the middle of the fight. Dreadlocks guy already have him. Do you see his face? Look at his face. He isn't even scared. He is mildly inconvenienced by what happened. He has the look on his face like, is this nigga serious? That's what the fuck he's saying in his head right now. He about to do something crazy to this gentleman. Look. Do you see him tap him on the back like, hey, cool off. He tapped him on the back and went, alright, chill out, man. He doesn't even want to hurt him, but he's going to. Hold on. Look at this. It's so embarrassing. Why did he... did you see how we do his hand? Like, alright, man, can we stop? Yeah, about to put the hurt on him. So condescending, exactly. That's just embarrassing. Go home. Go home, man. Sleep it off. He should be fighting whoever recorded. Ooh. Hold on. They're going for some fisticuffs. Mink. Hold on. He weave. Hold on. No, don't go in for the wrestling. He already had it on wrestling. He have him in a little triangle hold though. Fighting is embarrassing most of the time. It's incredibly embarrassing. Unless somebody is like literally threatening to hurt you or your family, you should always walk away. However, for the purposes of entertainment on the stream, I mean, come on. Yeah, don't let him. Hold on. Damn. Mink. Hold on. He's still trying. Move, bitch. Damn. Here's the thing. He made a mistake when he went in for the grapple. Because the fight opened with him in a chokehold. Clearly, he can't hang with him. And look, he missed. He had no right going in for a grapple. If he had stayed on his feet and tried to box with him, he might have had a chance. He said the hammer. Oh, we getting into that one. Let me just read what he had him in a little triangle hold. Don't let him get up indeed. Mink. He have heart though, I'll give him that. He have a lot of heart. Alright, we starting this one immediately. Immediately the guy in the hoodie have the curse tool ready. Again, I don't know if we noticing a trend with these videos. The person who appears to be the most calm typically comes out on top. If you are threatening a person with a hammer and they are like trying to talk to you in a reasonable manner, it should be an indication that they'll probably whoop your monkey ass.
Buy me a beer. Buy me a fucking beer, bro. I'm finna bust up.
Did you steal the car?
Oh, no. Hold on. Pre-fight analysis wrong. This nigga might be a crackhead who stole from them.
You think I'm playing, nigga? You think I'm playing? This shit for real, nigga. You trying to hit my
Hold on. Hold on.
What kind of car was?
He tried to steal the car. All of a sudden, that kind of money. Okay. Hold on. Is this music too loud? Let me turn this music down a little bit. I'm on the side of the hammer guy because why the fuck are you stealing cars? I'm so, this must be a real whiplash from yesterday's stream, Ashta. We mix up the vibes a little bit.
What'd you say? I'll bust your shit right now.
Knock his ass out, bro.
Did he just dap him up and let him leave? Car stealing is embarrassing, absolutely. If I caught somebody stealing my car, I'd be just as angry. Alright, we have one more. Damn. If you let a nigga hold, you had to win. If you let somebody hit you in the top of your head with a shoe and lose the fight, you had to move states.
Hit that bitch here. Hit that bitch here.
Damn. Alright, he get his leg back. Bro, this is the most embarrassing shit I've seen in my life. Why is this nigga missing a pant leg? Did he lose the pant leg in the fight? Why is he missing one pant leg? What the fuck is going on? Damn. That was clean as fuck too. Is he missing a shoe? Oh, that was his shoe. Is he leaving his shoe? You had to go back for your shoe, bro. Oh my god.
What's wrong?
Alright, that was fun. That was very fun. Although, I'm glad you're here, Ashta. I wanted to react to the photos you sent while you was in the stream. Yeah, these are some... Did you take these photos yourself? Because these are some really nice shots. Especially this one right here. This is a really awesome, like, sunset. Are these photos you took yourself, Ashta? They're from our local group? Oh, okay. No, there's some really nice photos, though. This one especially is very nice. Is this like at a beach or like overlooking a mountain range? Is it like overlooking a mountain range? Where is this one from, if you know? Or like, how did they get so close to this turtle to like get a shot? This is some really cool. These are some really cool shots. Yeah, I appreciate you sending them, honestly. These are some really cool ones. Alright. It's mostly island, so it's probably from the edge of one island to another. Oh! Oh, that is pretty cool. The tortoise lives on one island and they only eat leaves? Or like, that would explain the food in the mouth. All right. Okay. I would love to stay here with you guys a lot longer, but unfortunately, I have work in the morning and I have to like iron clothes and like do a little meal prepping for the week. So we're gonna end off with one more. Video. Gonna do one more reaction. Ashta, do you have like a funny video you want to send in the chat for us to watch, or should I watch some random? If you have something funny to send, now is the time. Nah? Alright, that's fine. We'll watch something random then. Let's find something light. Oh, let me remove this. Alright, hold on, let me see this. Alright, we ending with this one. Game starts in 10 perfect. I'll watch it while ironing. Wait, can I?
Well, one,
Alright, here we go.
I don't like to work on Wednesdays. Okay. She gets mad at me because that's the white man's day of the week.
What?
The middle of the week. Okay, let me give you some history. Middle of the week, Wednesdays. That's when the master would beat the slave to make them work harder to get them through the week.
I don't think that's a historical. I think this nigga making that up, bro.
Hump day. That's what they call it, hump day.
What?
And hump is an acronym. For what? Master, please. that's what the slaves would say.
Nah. All right. Yeah. Oh yeah. Everybody. Yeah. I don't know what happened, Ash. I think he making that up. I don't think that's what happened. I don't think that's historically accurate. Jesus, bro, that was funny as heck, though. All right. Well, let me cut the music back on. Alright, I think that's it. Again, I would love to stay here with you all a lot longer, but unfortunately, I have to make preparations for the work week, so we have to call it here. Oh yeah, everybody say hello to Ashta. He new in the Discord and to the stream. He was here yesterday for Subnautica. So everybody, you know, make him feel welcomed in the community. You know, hopefully he sticks around. He's a cool guy. Bye, dear. Have fun. Yeah, you too, bro. But yeah, I appreciate everybody coming out. You know, thanks Ashta, Bad Gamer, Danger Noodle, Raven, Death Jet. You know, the usual squad. I appreciate everybody for coming out. Yeah. Next week, we will be back on Subnautica on Saturday. I may also play Subnautica next week, Sunday, as well. I just wanted to do a quick reaction stream today because I just didn't have enough time to do a full Subnautica gameplay video, you know what I mean? But yeah, definitely back on Subnautica next week, Saturday. Hey, look at that, Bad Gamer and Ashton making friends. Oh, fine, sub. Okay. The ship blew up. I made my radiation suit. I have everything I need for a Seamoth. But I don't have the blueprint for the mobile vehicle bay. So, yeah, Subnautica, yeah, we getting back on that Saturday. But yeah, as always, if you have any game recommendations you would like to see me play on stream, do not forget to, you know, pitch them to me. I'm always looking for new suggestions from the community. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna do my outro. Alright, good morning, good night, good afternoon, or whatever time it is when you're watching this. It's your host with the most, Dioraza. I appreciate all the love and support, and I am signing out. Goodbye.